Welcome back to another Film Geek movie review. Today, after the day job, I am off to check out the new film Barbie, directed by Greta Gerwig, starring Margot Robbie and Ryan Gosling. Now, the story goes like this. So Barbie is just hanging out in Barbie land, doing her Barbie thing. You know, hanging out at the Malibu beach house, driving around her pink Corvette, doing her veterinarian work, her doctor work, piloting work, astronaut work, hanging out with her kid's friend, or I don't know, man. It's Barbie land. She's doing Barbie things. But then stuff starts to kind of go weird. Like, for instance, her feet go completely flat. She can no longer just hover and float down from her Malibu beach house. She just falls right off the damn thing now. Weirdness ensues. So what happens? Well, Barbie decides to get to the bottom of this and decides to go to the real world to figure out what's going on. But wouldn't you know it, good old Ken tags along because Ken doesn't know what the hell to do with himself. Well, guys, this movie looks like it is going to be fun. It looks silly, goofy, and weird. All of the things that I absolutely love in a movie, especially a comedy. Weird, goofy, cheesy, and just silliness ensues. Wackiness ensues. We gotta have the wackiness, or is it really a comedy? Well, so folks, that's all I really know about the movie Barbie. I really haven't been following a lot of it. I know that they've been marketing the ever-living hell out of this film. I thought it was really fun that Margot Robbie had been going to a lot of interviews and press conferences in different Barbie-influenced outfits. There's been a lot of fun leading up to this film. So I'm excited, honestly, to go see this movie. It really looks like it could be one of the better times I have at the theaters this summer. So you know what? It's enough of this talking and jibber-jabbing. I gotta get out here because God knows I got work to do. And then afterwards, I am off to check out Barbie. Cause come on, Barbie, let's go party. That sounded creepy, Jesus. Welcome back. Just getting home, and you know what, guys? I really enjoyed this movie. From beginning to end, I just had a big old smile on my face. Now, normally on my reviews, I get things started with the negatives and end with the positives to keep the video on the ever so important high note. However, this time, no real negatives, unless you don't like the color pink. That is probably the only negative that I can think of off the top of my head. If you don't like the color pink, this is probably not your kind of movie. If the color pink sends you into fits of rage, I do not suggest seeing this film because there is a lot of pink in it. Now, if you're totally cool with the color pink, you don't mind the color pink, this might be the movie for you. Moving into the positives. All right, first thing I'd like to say, yes, this movie is very, very funny. I laughed my ass off throughout this entire film. Now, I do know that I have an extremely easygoing sense of humor, and I laugh at a lot of bad jokes. So I paid attention to the audience on this one, not just my own laughter, and people were laughing all around me. Pretty much every joke in this movie lands, and I have proof of that because the audience also enjoyed it too. The humor is also because the acting is so freaking good. Every one of the actors in this film does an outstanding job. Their characters are great, they're fun, and it's just a joy to see all the different cameos of people popping up every so often and going, hey, look who that is, hey, look who that is. It's crazy. But if there is one actor that I have to call out, it is Ryan Gosling. This guy was amazing. Hand this man an Oscar because it's probably one of the best performances I have seen all year. I am not kidding. He owns it in this movie. I don't really know what kind of energy Ken has, but it's definitely Ken energy. Let's just put it that way. And Ryan Gosling is outstanding in the role. Margot Robbie is also really good as Barbie. I mean, you could not have picked a better actor to put in that role of Barbie than Margot Robbie. Not only does she look like a Barbie, she kind of acts like the Barbie perfectly in this film. Like if you, in your mind, created the personality of Barbie, we got it right here. Excellent job. So yes, acting is great. The jokes land. Also, the set design. Oh my God. I don't really care about the Malibu Beach House, but I kind of want to visit Barbie Land. The set design in Barbie Land was great. I loved it. It really felt like you were in a toy. And it was real, guys. It was a real set. Like, they built that shit. It's so crazy to watch a movie anymore and go, oh my God, the actors are touching a real thing. Look at that. And it was great. I'm like, man, could we really visit this place? I mean, this would be like an adult playground. All I want to do is go down the slide at the Malibu Beach House. That's all I want, guys. That's all I want. Set design is off the chain. The movie is hilarious. This is a solid film, guys. I truly feel, I know I keep saying this. I keep saying this is going to be the big blockbuster of the summer. I think this is it. I think this movie is going to do it. I don't know if it's going to be the big summer blockbuster. I honestly don't. But I do believe that this film is going to do just fine in theaters. I think a lot of people are going to get a lot of enjoyment out of this movie. And maybe, who knows, sequel on the horizon someday? Who knows? It would just kind of be nice, actually, if it was a one and done kind of film. But hey, maybe there's tons more adventures that Barbie can get into. If you keep this level of quality going, I'll watch it. I'm there day one. Okay, guys, well, that's all I have for you. This is another solid see it in theaters because, honestly, the visuals, and this is not CGI, it's just set design. Yes, there is CGI, don't get me wrong. But it is really cool to see this movie on the screen. It just looks phenomenal. All right, so get out there, check this film out. Okay, guys, well, that's all I have for you. Thanks again for checking out The Film Geek. If you liked what you saw here today, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, ring that bell for notifications, and give us the old thumbs up if you liked what you're seeing. And if there's one more thing you can do, folks, that is keep watching movies. You know I'm gonna. Christ almighty, do you hear Matchbox 20?